the rich are greedy. It's the poor that are greedy. You know, if you think about it, because to be rich, you have to give something. And I purchase real estate, I provide housing, provide jobs and all that. That's why I'm rich. But greedy people produce nothing. If you're poor, you'll always be poor.
That's really hard for people to understand.
Yeah, the money will disappear that fast. Just like most pro athletes, you know, they make millions of dollars, and but 65% are bankrupt 5 years later. It's because you come from poor families. Now you tell them that, they get very angry at you. It's the rich fault. You know, you guys ripped me off. Government ripped me off. But unfortunately, what Mr. Lipton was saying, it's passed down genetically. That's the fight. You know, as Einstein said, imagination more important than knowledge. Yeah, but you got to have the basic knowledge of taxes, debt, financial statements, and all that. If you don't want to learn it, I can't help it. So when you look at the word emergency, the base word is emerge. And what Fuller says, the only way humans evolve is via emergency.
Crisis.
Crisis. And a big one's coming. And it's going to be, as we all know, our banks have ripped us off immensely. They're just a bunch of crooks. I don't know how they can live with themselves. But, you know, the bankers rip off trillions and they get bonused in billions. Nobody goes to jail. That's the sickness of our society. You know, I have bad luck too. I've had financial crashes. I've had people stab me in the back. But they're all good because I grow from it. That's spirituality. You know, people who are afraid of making mistakes, like they teach in school, they don't ever grow. Because spirituality is there's good and there's bad. There's right and there's wrong. There's up and there's down. Most people only want to be right. They only want to be positive. Well, you can't have that. That's not reality.
Your first two businesses, the wallet business was up and then failed, and your next one was up and failed, but you would have never gotten here without those quote-unquote bad events.
Yeah.
Should we stop using that word bad?
Yeah. Every time I failed, it was like, good. It's okay. What have I learned? And the average person, the reason they're poor is they haven't failed. You know, they play it so safe. They haven't made any mistakes like they taught in school. That means they don't learn anything. Don't make mistakes and don't ask for help. And if I didn't ask for help, I had my accountants, my attorneys, my bankers, and all that. You know, I go into business like a rugby team. You know, boom, boom. We kick butt. But the average guy is standing there, oh, I'm an A student, I'm going to do this all on myself. And a bunch of rugby players run you over. And well, they're not playing fair. Yeah, well, you're playing stupid. You should have a team. You should have accountants, attorneys, and bankers, and all that stuff. But that's not the game I want to play. I said, then don't play the game. You know, the game of business is played with accountants, attorneys, bankers, I hate to say it, politicians. You know, you've got to know the game.